Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you a sweet potato fries recipe that I make that is pretty darn tootin' awesome. So all you're going to need is your sweet potatoes, olive oil, cayenne pepper, black pepper, and oregano. Now with the cayenne pepper, black pepper, and oregano, you just do to your palate. I will have instructions on my blog on just minimums that you can start building up from. The olive oil, you're going to want to stay standard. I do it for about every pound, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and that tends to work out really good, gets a good texture when you're cooking it. The next step from here, I'm just going to show you how I cut the fries by a knife. Normally I have like one of those slicer things, but just as a knife, because you're going to really want to focus on the consistency of cutting the sweet potato fries. Okay, to cut out the fries, all you're going to want to do is just start by cutting the sweet potato in half. And there you got those 2 halves. And then you just cut them right down, or you can make them even thinner. I just like to do it the thinness, cutting them down that way. Again, the goal to get the thickness right is that you want them all to cook thoroughly in the same, so you're not consistently just opening up, taking some out, and all that headache that just comes when you're making fries yourself in the oven. So you look at that, it just looks like a really beautiful cut on sweet potato. So let me go ahead and cut up the rest, and then we will go to the next step. Alright, so I have all my sweet potato fries cut. Put them in a piece of Tupperware. You can use a plastic bag or Tupperware, just something that closes and you can shake and get everything distributed. So you just go ahead and put all your ingredients in there, your olive oil, curry powder, black pepper, and oregano. Alright, from there, all you're going to need to do is just cap it up and then shake it up. Alright, that's what it looks like all shaken up. As you can see, it's not fully evenly distributed, but that's because I put so much in that small container as far as the sweet potato fries. If you put in less, it'll distribute more evenly, and you know, if you're really picky, especially when you have people over, it's better for you. For me, I really don't care. I make this for the week, so if one piece tastes different or it's not exactly the same, I don't go crazy. Next step is just make sure your oven is heated to 400 degrees, and I'm going to go ahead and place this on the pans with parchment paper. Alright, there you go. As you can see, I've put them out on the parchment paper on the tray. If you don't want to use parchment paper, all you gotta do is put olive oil or the spray cooking oil in the pan just to grease it so nothing gets stuck. I like the parchment paper. What you're going to do is, if you want to focus mainly on consistency, 1 tray at a time. I'm not going to care too much. I'm going to put both in, and whether or not it's 1 or 2 trays, at the 15-minute mark, because you're going to cook this for 30 minutes, you just flip over the fries so they cook evenly on each side, and then let it sit for another 15 minutes in there, so when your 30 minutes are done, the fries are going to be done. Alright, so there you are. Some sweet potato fries. I did leave these in for an extra 15 minutes. They weren't 100% ready. After that, now they're just like perfect. Let's see how close I can get it. Just look at that texture right there. Also, people do use sugar sometimes, but for me, I think it's sweet enough already. And just really enjoyable, really delicious. I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, like, share, and make a meal out of it.